basically, scaling up doesn't happen overnight, and it really requires a long-term sustained commitment. And at Bloomberg Philanthropies, we've been supporting the scaling up and transformation of cities since 2010, and we'll continue to support that. And really partnering with strong organizations such as WRI, GDCI, the World Bank, really having that comprehensive approach has certainly increased outcomes. So I just want to talk about a bit of the key components when it comes to scaling up transformations. And you'll see to the right some photos that were in the video of the work of WRI, where WRI has been able to work with city governments to really transform specific areas of the city. And we know that they're working very hard to scale up throughout Bengaluru, Delhi, and Mumbai and Maharashtra state. So one of the key components, and there are 6, I have 2 slides just to start the discussion, it's capacity building, really needing to ensure that we equip city staff and practitioners with technical tools and strategies. We have been working in Mumbai since 2015 and have trained more than 1,000 engineers on best practices and design guidance. And we recognize the importance of increasing capacity to ensure not only sustainability, but also scale. We also, as I mentioned, need to utilize baseline data and analyze the outcomes of this work to not only highlight the impact of the work, but also to promote scaling up of specific measures. And we appreciate the work that WRI does in ensuring that data is collected for all of the work that they do so that we can push governments to scale up and use these as important examples for other work that can be done around the respective cities where they're working. Across all of our road safety programs, multi-agency coordination is critical. We at Bloomberg Philanthropies have ensured that we have the highest level political support, so we have the buy-in from the mayor. We also develop, when I say we, it's our partners and working with our embedded staff and technical leads within different agencies. We work very hard to ensure that there is a coordination of all of these agencies, because it doesn't take just one agency to get this work done. And so it's a lot of work and effort. And it's very important to ensure that we have those relationships and that there is coordination across agencies so that we can, 1, develop pilots, increase these pilots, and develop the pilots and go to scale. So on this slide, just a continuation of the key strategy. Here are some transformations that were conducted by the Global Designing Cities Initiatives, another partner of the Bloomberg Philanthropies, and working closely with cities in Mumbai. So you'll see here CSMT in Mumbai, as well as Myth Chowki intersection. I actually got out there, I think it was in 2017 or 2018, we were painting these streets in about 110-degree weather. It was a great experience, and again, really an important opportunity to showcase what can be done just with a little paint and cones. So another key component of our strategy is to ensure that we create programs to ensure scale up of pilots. So really looking at scale and working with different agencies to develop programs, not just one-off pilots. Policies and design guidance. We really appreciate all of the work that our partners do to develop strong design guidance and making sure that cities update documents to support longer-term change across the spectrum, because with political change, there become different priorities, and really it's essential that policies and design guidance is continually updated. I think in some locations where we work, we see some design guidance that goes back to the 70s or 80s. And so that's really an important role that our partners play in partnering with governments to ensure those are updated. And then just finally, assisting cities to embed processes. We know that transformations take time, and scaling up these transformations really, as I mentioned early, is a long-term sustained commitment. So we work really hard to support the development and revision of everyday processes to ensure efficiency. That too does not happen overnight, but is certainly a very important commitment. I will say, just thinking about Mumbai and the work that our partners have been able to accomplish with the government agencies. It's been a very strong partnership, and we know WRI has had a long-term relationship with the city long before Bloomberg Philanthropies started supporting the work there in 2015. We have, through our partners and the agencies, have improved 19 high-risk locations through infrastructure redesigns. We have 9 more under construction, and 101 more transformations have been submitted by partners to the government for implementation. So when we talk about scaling up, I think Mumbai is a really great example of where we have been able to achieve success, and we're looking forward to that long-term partnership in Delhi and Bengaluru, as well as the other 25 cities where we're working within the Bloomberg Philanthropies Initiative for Global Road Safety.